BigBear.ai is not trading like a typical small cap defense contractor anymore, and most investors are still framing it that way. Most see BigBear.ai as a speculative AI penny stock. That's a surface level take. In reality, BigBear is positioned at the intersection of three structural forces the market is actively repricing: defense spending, AI adoption, and mission critical software replacing legacy defense workflows. In this video, we're breaking down exactly why BigBear.ai is not an AI hype trade, the real government and defense exposure most miss, and the catalyst and contract leverage BigBear.ai has right now. Also, I'm going to show you how the pros are positioning and the exact trades that I have on the trading platform. I'll show you exactly how I'm doing it. Before we jump in and get started, be sure and hit that like button for me down below. I really appreciate it. It helps get the video out to more people, and you're certainly welcome to subscribe as well. Also, join the free Discord linked in the pinned comment down below. It's free right now, free for life if you join right now. There will be a monthly charge coming up, so now's the time to get in, and you'll see all my trades as I put them on every day of the week. Now, before we get into the price or the headlines, let's make sure we're looking through the right lens and have the correct framework. Now, BigBear is not an AI SaaS company. It's not a consumer AI story, and it's not competing with OpenAI or NVIDIA. BigBear sits in a very specific category: government and defense decision intelligence, mission planning, logistics, and operational AI, classified and semi-classified data environments, and AI models trained on proprietary defense datasets. That matters because defense AI behaves differently than commercial AI. In defense, contracts are longer duration, switching costs are high, data moats are real, and once embedded, vendors tend to expand scope. Software becomes part of operational infrastructure. This is not app level AI, it's system level. And that changes how revenue durability, margins, and valuation re-rating actually work. So this business is sticky. Once their customers start working with BigBear.ai, they stay and they expand their contracts, and BigBear makes more revenue. So what does BigBear.ai actually do? Well, BigBear provides AI-driven decision intelligence software used by U.S. Department of Defense, intelligence agencies, federal government programs, and defense contractors and integrators. Their platforms focus on predictive analytics, mission planning, logistics optimization, threat assessment, and operational decision support. This is the kind of software that helps allocate assets, optimize supply chains in conflict zones, improve readiness and response time, and integrates fragmented data into usable intelligence. So the key point is BigBear is embedded inside customers' systems and infrastructure to where downtime is just not acceptable, and replacement, it's not easy to replace. This creates sticky revenue, expansion potential, long contract tails, and high switching cost. This is why defense AI vendors tend to trade differently once scale and execution improve. That's when the stock price really goes up. Let's talk about the contract leverage and defense spending tailwind. Now, here's where macro meets micro. The US and NATO allies are in a multi-year defense modernization cycle. Budgets are not just increasing, they're shifting towards software, AI, automation, and data-driven command systems. Now, that's structurally bullish for companies like BigBear. In defense, one contract win often leads to follow-on awards, expanded scope, multi-year extensions, and cross-agency adoption. This is contract leverage. Now, a single program can turn into multiple revenue streams, broader system integration, and long-term platform positioning. Now, this is how small defense tech firms become embedded infrastructure providers. And investors are starting to sniff this out with BigBear.ai. Comment down below. Let me know, are you trading BigBear.ai right now? Yes or no? And let's jump into the balance sheet and execution improvements, and then I'll show you the live trade on the trading platform that I've got on. All right. Now, BigBear recently reduced debt through convertible redemption, which matters for three reasons: lower financial risk, less dilution pressure, and improved credibility with institutional capital. For small defense tech firms, balance sheet cleanup is often the gating factor before new contract wins get valued, institutions take positions, and multiples expand. Execution plus financial cleanup is how speculative stories become investable platforms. Now, that's a key transition phase, and that's why the stock is getting re-rated and getting ready to move much higher, in my opinion. All right, guys, here we are on the Tastytrade trading platform and brokerage, my favorite for trading options. There's a link down below. Check it out. There's benefits if you go through my link. All right, so we punch in BBAI up here in the upper left. We're on the chart page right now, and I've got the 50-day moving average in green and the 200-day moving average in red. And you can see the 50s trending above the 200, which is good and bullish. And then we're also at the lower end of the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands are in white. So that would show that the stock is oversold. Good time to get in. All right. Now, what we're going to do is go to the trade page, and we're going to be on table mode. I'm going to take out the weeklies and just do the regular options. Now, I like to go about a year out on the leap, so 355 days. We'll click to open that up. We're going to go in the money. I like to go, the 74 delta is good. The 5 strike, we're going to click on the buy. Buy is right here on the right. Sell is on the left. $2.40 is the mid price. So to control 100 shares of stock with one option contract is $2.40 times 100 shares is $240. Now to buy the stock outright, it's $5.81. So $581. So less than half with the leaps option. Now, if we go to the curve mode, I want to show you this. You can see if the stock price gets up to 15, which I don't think it's going to be long until it does. It's at 581 now. But if we get up to 15, I'm actually going to buy 5 of these. So let's punch in 5 because they're so inexpensive, $240. So at $15, if it gets up there, I make $3,850 or $3,800. So $3,800. Now, let's clear this out and let me show you that versus just buying the stock outright. Now, if we just go long stock, we buy it for $5.85, so $585. We could buy 2 of those for the same $1,200. So 200. Now, if the stock price goes to 15, we make 1,834 versus 3,800. That's why I like options. They're very capital efficient. Okay, so let's clear that out, and we're going to go back to the options table. 355. I'm going to go to the 5 strike, mid price, and I'm going to do 5 of them. Boom. All right. Now, what we can do here as well is we can sell a call against it. Let's look at the calls because typically they don't pay a whole lot with a stock this low, but let's see if it makes sense to do it or not. I may just buy the leaps. Okay, we could sell the 7 or 8 and cap, and we collect $29 or $46. You know what? It's not worth it to me, so I'm not going to do it. That's how we can reduce our cost base. I almost always do it on a higher price stock, but with BigBear.ai, I'm just going to leave it at $2.40 and go ahead and place the trade. So why is the market paying so much attention to BigBear.ai right now? Well, the recent surge in interest is not random. It's driven by a combination of AI narrative acceleration, defense spending headlines, balance sheet improvements, high beta exposure to defense AI, and retail plus momentum traders are discovering the story. But underneath that momentum is a legitimate structural theme. The battlefield today is becoming AI and software driven. Now, this is not a low-risk mega-cap compounder like a Raytheon or L3 Communications, those big defense contractors. No, there's real risk, and these include small-cap volatility, contract timing variability, government budget cycles, execution risk, customer concentration, and dilution risk if cash burn returns. Now, defense contracts are lumpy. Revenue visibility can swing quarter to quarter, and that means this stock will trade smoothly. This is not a set it and forget it type investment. And it may not trade smoothly. All right, guys, I want to thank you for sticking this far along in the video. I want to touch on 2 more points real quick. How professionals frame Big Bear AI is the first one. Now, from a professional lens, Big Bear AI is framed as exposure to defense AI, that theme. Now, optionality on contract expansion, participation in government software modernization, and high volatility satellite position. So, in other words, they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. This is a small type position in my account, but it could have big returns. Now, this isn't about predicting next week's price. It's about aligning with structural shifts, defense plus AI plus software driven warfare. That's the trade. Position sizing matters more for conviction here, and I'm in Big Bear AI as a long term type position. All right, let's touch on some common investor mistakes that are made with Big Bear AI. First, treating it like a consumer AI stock. It's just not. Ignoring defense contract dynamics. You've got to watch the contracts. They're looking good right now. Over trading the headline volatility and focusing on price instead of the platform positioning. And then finally, confusing momentum with the long term execution. This is not OpenAI, it's not NVIDIA. This is a defense software infrastructure play. Different rules, different valuation logic. Big Bear AI is not a sure thing, but it definitely is in a good industry right now with AI and software and modern warfare. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on Big Bear AI and how you're trading it. Also, join the free Discord, free right now and free for life if you join. Linked in the pinned comment down below. You can see all our trades that we put on each week. We share gains and wins. We've got a great community where we can chat, go back and forth on trades, and even ask questions, and I respond right away. So kind of like free coaching. All right. Be sure and like and subscribe and watch this next video.